You made press because you were on Stephen Colbert's show, and he said something like, you guys at CNN just report the news straight. And the crowd burst into laughter.
CNN is the place where both sides can watch. And
I'm talking about the people on CNN. And what I know what the conservative side of America thinks, and I don't blame them.
Bill Maher just tore into CNN, big time. Rumors say that Kaitlan Collins' latest interview turned into an absolute disaster, exposing CNN's alleged bias in a way no one saw coming. It wasn't just awkward, it was a full-blown media meltdown. Welcome back to Pop Flash. Today, we're breaking down a controversy that has sent shockwaves through the media world. According to rumors, Bill Maher just went all in on CNN and Kaitlan Collins, calling them out in the most brutal way possible. And trust me, what he said has left everyone questioning CNN's so-called neutrality. For years, CNN has branded itself as a neutral news source, but Maher's latest remarks have sparked major doubts. His unfiltered criticism has people wondering, is CNN truly unbiased, or is there a hidden agenda at play? If Maher is right, this could be a game-changer for the network's credibility. But that's just the beginning. There's so much more to unpack here, and you won't believe what else went down. Stick around, because this is where things get really interesting. Maher has always been known for telling it like it is, and this time he's not holding back. According to rumors, his latest statements have CNN scrambling behind the scenes, desperately trying to control the damage. The fallout has been chaotic, and insiders say the network is in full crisis mode. So what exactly did Maher say that has the entire media industry buzzing? Well, let's just say he didn't mince words. His comments were sharp, direct, and absolutely unfiltered. Some are even calling it the most scathing critique CNN has faced in years. And here's the kicker. Maher didn't just call out CNN's bias, he exposed the playbook. According to rumors, he laid out exactly how the network frames certain narratives while pretending to be neutral. If true, this could explain a lot about how certain stories are covered or ignored. But Maher didn't stop there. He went after Kaitlan Collins directly. According to rumors, he took issue with her interview tactics, claiming they were less about journalism and more about pushing a predetermined narrative. And let's just say his words were anything but polite. CNN insiders are reportedly freaking out, with some calling Maher's comments a direct attack on the network's credibility. Rumors say top executives are already discussing damage control strategies. But the question is, can they recover from this PR nightmare? Meanwhile, social media is on fire. People are divided. Some are applauding Maher for speaking the truth, while others are calling his comments unfair and exaggerated. But one thing's for sure, this controversy is not going away anytime soon. And let's be real, Maher's takedown has made people look twice at CNN's reporting. Is there really a bias? Have they been playing favorites while pretending to be neutral? According to rumors, even some former CNN staffers are coming forward with explosive claims about how things work behind the scenes. With the media landscape more divided than ever, Maher's comments have reignited a debate that refuses to die down. Is CNN just another biased news outlet, or is Maher making a bigger issue out of nothing? The internet has opinions, and lots of them. One thing is certain, CNN's response to this backlash will be critical. If they ignore it, the controversy could spiral out of control. If they address it, they risk drawing even more attention to Maher's claims. It's a lose-lose situation. And if you think Maher is done talking about this, you might want to think again. According to rumors, he's just getting started. Will CNN fight back? Or will this controversy expose even more cracks in their carefully crafted image? Stay tuned, because we're just getting started, and trust me, this is only the beginning. Bill Maher just dropped a massive truth bomb about CNN, and let's just say, it's not looking good for them. During a recent discussion, Maher exposed how the network's so-called objective reporting always seems to lean in one direction, straight against Trump. According to rumors, Maher didn't hold back, pointing out exactly how CNN frames its coverage in a way that feels more like political activism than neutral journalism. And the most embarrassing part? The audience's reaction. Maher noted that when CNN claimed they were neutral, people didn't nod in agreement. They laughed. Yes, actual laughter erupted at the idea of CNN being unbiased, and that alone speaks volumes about how the public really sees them. If CNN was hoping to dodge criticism, Maher just made sure they walked right into it instead. But let's shift gears for a second because we have to talk about Kaitlan Collins. Rumors say that she's been using gotcha journalism in an attempt to trap Trump rather than conducting actual fair interviews. This isn't about hard-hitting questions. It's about setting up a narrative before he even speaks. One of the biggest examples, her relentless questioning about Ukraine and classified documents. According to rumors, she was laser-focused on pushing Trump into a corner, hoping to get a headline-worthy slip-up. But here's where things took an unexpected turn. Trump wasn't having any of it. Instead of falling for the bait, Trump flipped the script like a pro. He dodged her loaded questions with ease, turning the focus back onto her and exposing the way CNN operates. And let's be honest, this isn't the first time CNN has pulled these tactics. People have been noticing a pattern, and Maher's recent comments have only fueled the fire. According to rumors, more and more viewers are waking up to the idea that CNN isn't just reporting the news, they're shaping the narrative. And that's a big problem for a network that claims to be neutral. And let's talk strategy for a second. CNN seems to think that pressing Trump on these issues will somehow make him stumble, but what if it's backfiring? Some believe that CNN's aggressive questioning only solidifies Trump's base, proving to them that the media is out to get him rather than simply reporting facts. But the real bombshell? Maher's takedown of CNN isn't just resonating with conservatives, it's making waves across the board. Even those who don't support Trump are starting to question whether CNN is as fair as they claim. And once that doubt creeps in, there's no going back. The big question now is, how will CNN respond? Will they ignore the criticism and pretend nothing happened? Or will they double down on their usual tactics, proving Maher's point even further? According to rumors, insiders at CNN are already panicking, trying to figure out how to spin this in their favor. And let's not forget, Maher has influence. He's not some random commentator. He's been in the industry for years, and when he speaks, people listen. If he's calling out CNN for bias, it gives more people permission to do the same, and that could spell serious trouble for the network. Meanwhile, the internet is going wild over this. Clips of Maher's takedown are spreading like wildfire, with people debating whether he's right or just stirring the pot. But one thing is clear, CNN's credibility just took a major hit, and recovering from this won't be easy. Think about it. If Donald Trump Jr. was in the same position as Hunter Biden, do you really think CNN would stay quiet? Absolutely not. The coverage would be nonstop. Panel discussions, expert analyses, dramatic headlines, the full media spectacle. But when it's Hunter, crickets. And that's exactly why so many people are waking up to the obvious bias at play. But that's just one part of the story, because even other media insiders are speaking out. Take Megyn Kelly, for example. She had a lot to say about Kaitlan Collins' interview style, and let's just say, it wasn't a glowing review. According to rumors, Kelly didn't hold back, describing Collins as robotic and cold, completely lacking the warmth and personality that make an interviewer actually engaging. And here's where it gets even worse for Collins. This isn't just Megyn Kelly's opinion. Many viewers agree, saying that watching her interviews feels like watching a scripted interrogation rather than a genuine conversation, and that raises a huge question. If people don't feel connected to the interviewer, how can they trust the reporting? Could this be one of the many reasons why CNN's credibility is falling apart? But speaking of credibility, let's talk about CNN itself, because it's not just conservatives criticizing them anymore. Even left-leaning figures have started calling CNN out, and that's when you know something's wrong. When only one side is complaining, it's easy to dismiss, but when both sides start noticing the same bias, that's a problem. And here's where it gets really interesting. Ben Shapiro, a figure who's often viewed as a conservative voice, isn't the only one exposing CNN's bias. Other commentators from different political backgrounds have started pointing out the exact same issues. According to rumors, some of CNN's own former employees have even admitted behind closed doors that the network has lost its way. So, what does this mean for CNN moving forward? Can they continue to ignore the growing criticism, or will they be forced to acknowledge their bias? Because at this point, people aren't just questioning their reporting, they're questioning the entire network's integrity. And let's be real, once trust is lost, it's nearly impossible to get back. CNN may have spent years building itself as a trusted news source, but now more and more viewers are looking elsewhere for their news. According to rumors, CNN's ratings have been struggling, and if they don't start addressing these concerns, things could get even worse. And this raises the ultimate question: is CNN still a news network, or has it become a political mouthpiece? Because if even their own viewers are starting to doubt them, it might be time for some serious changes. But will CNN actually fix the problem? Or will they double down and prove their critics right? One thing's for sure, this isn't going away anytime soon. And as more people continue to speak out, CNN might soon find themselves in a crisis they can't ignore. At the end of the day, CNN's obsession with attacking Trump might be backfiring in ways they never expected. Instead of tearing him down, they could be building him up, giving him even more attention, more support, and more momentum than ever before. According to rumors, every time they launch a new attack, Trump's base only grows stronger. And let's be real, people aren't blind to what's happening. They see how CNN fixates on Trump while downplaying far more serious issues elsewhere. The network might think they're controlling the narrative, but in reality, they're pushing people away. Viewers who once trusted CNN are starting to ask hard questions. Why is one side constantly demonized while the other gets a free pass? Why does the bias seem so obvious? Even those who aren't Trump supporters are beginning to notice the pattern. According to rumors, some longtime CNN viewers have admitted they feel like they're being manipulated rather than informed. And once that trust is broken, there's no going back. People are tuning out, searching for alternative sources, and realizing that the media landscape isn't as neutral as they once believed. And here's where things get really interesting. If CNN keeps up this approach, what happens next? Will they finally recognize the problem and course correct, or will they double down and alienate even more of their audience? Because at this rate, they might not just be hurting their credibility, they might be destroying it completely. But now, it's over to you. What do you think? Is CNN truly neutral, or was Bill Maher right to call them out? Is the network informing the public or manipulating them? Drop your thoughts in the comments. We want to hear what you have to say. And of course, don't forget, if you love getting the latest breaking stories and behind-the-scenes drama, make sure to like, share, and subscribe to Pop Flash. We've got so much more coming your way, and trust me, you won't want to miss what's next. See you in the next one.